Hello, gentle viewers. This is Vindy, and welcoming you to a new season of Out of the Park Baseball 18. So we got our contract renewed, which was nice, but we're in kind of a strange situation right now because we keep getting one-year extensions. And we've had now about 3 consecutive seasons, or 4 actually, in which we haven't made the playoffs. So at some point, something's going to have to give. But for the first time, we have money, and we're hoping to put that money to good use. So let's immediately begin by looking at salary arbitration, because I'm sure we're going to have lots of people who are eligible. What does Zimmer want in an extension? 2 years, $8 million. Here's the problem. Zimmer had a phenomenal season, and there's no doubting that. But that's triple his current salary. And I'm not convinced he's worth it. Okay. Guerra, I wouldn't mind signing long term, but I will settle for now. Let's see here. I will change my offer to $3 million straight. I'm not going to bother trying to offer anything else. Francis Marte, that's fine. Pat Dio, I'm just going to go ahead and non-tender you. McWaters, maybe. Steed, I want to extend long term. I'm convinced of his ability to be a long-term closer for us. So let's do the step-by-step increase. 5, and I'll see if he takes this. Would you take that deal? You would not. You want a lot of money. I'm just going to go ahead and offer you $3 million. No. You were really good. Actually, I think I will just offer you a flat $3 million salary and see if you take it. Yeah, he'll take that. I'm fine with that. Donnelly? I don't want to get caught in a Bradley situation. So let me actually offer you $5 million. Can I get that for 2 years? No, you don't want a 2-year deal right now. That's fine. I will go ahead and give you a 1-year extension for $5 million. Adams, what do you want in an extension? For a backup catcher, when I don't have anyone ready just yet, I will actually happily take this. McWaters, what do you want? You want a 1-year extension. Can we get 3 years? No. I'll just give you a 1-year extension, then just don't have to bother with arbitration. I will let you go to arbitration. Now let's look at our free agents. Moncada hates my guts. I would give you a 1-year... I'll either give... You know what? Let's do this. Okay. I'm willing to eat an $8 million deal for 1 season and see how you turn out. And this will still leave me with loads of money for a potential extension for other people. Other salary arbitration offers we need to be concerned with. Most of you guys can honestly walk. Hauser might take a cheap deal to come back. You know what? I'm going to see if I can make a splash in free agency. So I will leave everything else alone for the moment. anyone here who's special? Harlan Swires. No, I'll go ahead and just let people walk. Except Cletus Basil, who people randomly love. He's not the worst pitcher. Can I get you to take a minor league extension? Let's zip ahead to the awards. Oh, right. I've got all these jerks to worry about. And Stetler has to be activated. Adrian Hauser has to be activated. And I don't have room on the 40-man for these, so... Can I just cut them now? Yeah, we'll do that. People didn't like him. Maybe that's why we did so badly. Nate Larson, why are you getting specific permission for me to do this? Dude, you're a terrible player. Go away. Steve Powell, go away. Dave Fenzel, go away. Nate Allen, go away. Josh Carlin, you actually have some potential. I'll just send you to AAA. And I need a 40-man roster spot, which I will have plenty of. Can I just cut Jay right now? I want to remove him from the 40-man. I want to cut him. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and cut him. And then I can activate him, and then that's fine. A trade proposal. A mediocre outfielder. I mean, I admit Figueroa was not the most thrilling prospect now, but he could be. I can always use more outfielders, and I do need someone to replace Hayward. Let's alter the deal. I don't want to give up Figueroa. And let's see if I can get you to throw somebody in. Like a Rodolfo Lara. What would I have to do to get you to throw in Lara? You want one of my better players, and I can't afford that, so no. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. I like Brandon, but not that well. Nope. Rejected. Rejected? Fiddlesticks. Oh, a bunch of extensions. Blayhill took a minor league extension. Excellent. I'll take you two to arbitration. You'll be non-tendered. Yep, Phillips can walk. I don't care. In retrospect, Moncada was one of the worst signings we've ever made, but it's fine. Oh, Mejia, Mitchell, and Plaza all made the Gold Glove team. Congratulations, gents. Reliever of the year. Ben Steed finished second. Very respectable. Silver Slugger. Probably nobody. Yep. Frickin' Ken Kastner, 61 homers. That's insane. Mitchell could have beaten frickin' Terang if he'd been healthy the whole season. Okay, seriously, this shortstop hit 60 home runs. He's a terrible shortstop. When the guy hits 60 home runs, who cares? I wish I had someone that hit 60 home runs. Plaza didn't make it. I thought he'd get at least some consideration. I'm not going to get manager. Oh, speaking of manager of the year, I need to sign a new manager, don't I? Okay. I'm not ready to give Luke Carlin the keys, but I could use Luis Arendodo. Because he gets along really well with hitters. He's made 2 consecutive playoffs. Yeah, let's promote him. I believe in promoting from within. And how do you get along with people? All the hitters like you and all the pitchers hate you. Well, I guess that's to be expected. Let's give Luke Carlin an extension, because I think Carlin gets along well with pretty much everyone. Not some of the pitchers. But I think he's earned an extension. Carsey helps with Strader, and so just for that reason alone, I'll extend his contract. How about Oder? Lindor and Moncada. I'm actually going to fire you and get a new hitting coach. All right, let's start with a new hitting coach. Reputation. John Malley is good. And you would get along well with pretty much everyone. Jerry Brown. Mark Carrion. Oh, here we go. Hitting still focuses over here. I want a contact hitter or contact coach if possible. No, I'm not just going to offer you the deal. See who you'd get along well with. Andrew Jones as a hitting coach? I can think of worse people to be my hitting coach. Like John Mabry. Wait, Bill Miller. You know what? You'll help develop Donnelly? Done. All right. And then I need to hire a new AAA manager. I want someone with a relatively short amount of experience, but who still has a pretty good reputation. Can I get Oliver Atteridge? No, you will not work for AAA. Manny Acta, I'm pretty sure won't take it. But Jimmy Alvarez probably will. Give me a 2-year deal. Okay, let us proceed. I kind of figured Strader would have a chance to finish quite high. I know you were important, Strader. I know you were. MVP, yeah, a frickin' shortstop hitting 60 homers is kind of important. A real trade proposal? A center fielder who's not very good. Why does everyone think I need a center fielder? I have not the slightest interest in you. Did Plaza's arm fall off? He won a Gold Glove. Why on earth would you think I want to do anything but keep him? I don't get you. I don't understand. Maybe I'm not meant to. How did you finish the season in Double-A? I am so tempted to call you up, Hutchings. But I don't have to because I have one more year of Zimmer. Oh, right, Hall of Fame voting. Yes, please. I'll throw Braun on there again, although I don't think it... Miguel Cabrera, instant one first ballot Hall of Famer, in my opinion. Matt Cain, meh. He has 300... Oh, that's on the black ink test, or the Hall of Fame monitor. Yeah, that's not career WAR. I think Cano deserved more consideration than he got. I have to give up on Adam Dunn. He's just not that popular. There's a lot of mediocre hitters on here. Joe Nathan. I can't be bothered to vote for most people. Seriously, Andy Pettitte better get in this season. You're making me feel bad for a Yankee. A Yankee. I'll vote for Ramirez. I can't really vote for Hanley Ramirez, I'll be honest. Verlander deserves maybe a little more support. Votto, no. Wainwright, no. Wright, maybe. Submit. I got my AAA manager. And the team won both times. Of course it did. Oh, he took my offer before the hearing happened. Okay. I'm not saying you're not good, Guerra, but maybe we can start talking long-term extension with you now. Sure. Absolutely. Done. I have never more quickly wanted to sign an extension than that one right there. Okay. This is our chance to make a splash of some kind. So the player, any player we sign has to be good for a very long time and be very young. Not a closer. Kazuo Otsuki. Yes. Let's do a 5-year deal with a team option and a $5 million buyout. Jesus Zambrano, no. Juan Moncada wants like no money now. Because he sucked. Jose Chicarello. Very good defensively, no real offensive talent. Miguel Sano, very good offensive talent. I'd give him a shot. I don't have a lot going on at third base right now. That's a nice cheap salary, and it could sincerely improve our team. And then, yeah, I'm not gonna try to compete for Bregman, although he is super good. Let's see what happens, and maybe we'll see. Guerra took the extension, as I suspected he would. All right, Donnelly, bro, I need you to help me out here. No. No. Let's see how you do at the end of the season then. Ben Steed. I have so many guys in arbitration that they're just willing to continue to stick in arbitration, which is smart on their part. I don't blame them for that. I don't blame them. I mean, Donnelly's definitely worth megastar money if he produces like he did last season. And I still need more homers than he's given me. But adding Sano will actually help with that, I think. Let's see what that Japanese pitcher thinks of my offer. Probably not much, if I'm honest with you. St. Louis offered you more money. How much more do you want? If I can get the team option for the last 2 years, I will happily do this. I'm sorry, but I've got to be smart. I'm willing to bet Sano will sign very soon here, if he hasn't already. Because I doubt too many other people are going to be kicking down his door. Both of you are happy about the signing. Ozuka signed. You aren't a reliever, you're a starter. Why on earth would anyone think you're anything but a starter? I've been overpaid for a starter. Okay, I did not. Good. Why is he called the Cuban Missile when he's from Japan? I don't know. I don't know. But that was a huge shot in the arm. Bam. And if we pick up Sano too, I'm pretty happy with how we've improved the team. Is it for a center fielder? It's for a right fielder. No. I think Sano will sign soon, and then that'll open up some other options for us. Oh crap, I didn't check my Rule 5 draft this season. Maybe that's not such a big... Okay, Luis Ramos. Up Figueroa. Nope, you're not getting him that easily. Gone. He can't play all three outfield positions. And he's got good speed and good gap power. I wouldn't necessarily object to having Ramos on the team. Do you think I should get anybody? You want me to get Denzel Who's with? Because he hits lots of home runs. I admit that's tempting, but not what we need. Let's take Ramos. We can always use highly qualified outfielders. And then I'll go ahead and just sim the rest of the draft, because none of the rest of it's that interesting to me. I didn't lose anybody in the draft, did I? No. Sano's taking his sweet time to sign, isn't he? There we go. Fans are super thrilled. I'm pretty thrilled, if we're honest with each other. A very clear hole we needed to fill. And some extra power on a team that hasn't had a lot the last couple of seasons. I am perfectly pleased with signing you for 3 seasons. Okay. Okay, why would you make him a center fielder? I have a center fielder. Put him like in right or left. Here we go. On left, he's actually really good. So is Alcocer, but we can figure something out to do with that. I could move you to right field without it being too big a hassle. You instantly get crappy, but whatever. I have Zimmer, so it's fine. And I'll probably be promoting Hutchings within the not-too-distant future. I need power, buddy. I need power. Real trade proposal or another one. You need a new center fielder. Okay, you're going to give me Trent Clark. Don't really need him. Joe Rogers. Don't really want him. For Ajubola, who admittedly isn't that important to me now that I have Sano. I'm actually going to trade him myself and see what I can get for him. Let's see, I could get Luis Fuentes. I could get Christopherson Lonson. Pat Douglas. No, I don't really want him. Pitcher, no. Millard. Nah. Brandon McElwain. Mike James. James has some power. I didn't mean adding salary, but... Robertson, no. Yeah, I'm going to put him on the trading block, and if someone gives me a real offer for him, I might trade him. Because I own his rights for the foreseeable future. Let's see here. Scouting. What's Carlos Carrasco there for? He didn't make the Hall of Fame, did he? That'd be weird if he did. I'm not saying I don't like him, but it would strike me as extremely strange that he would make the Hall of Fame. We'll just have to see. Brandon Finnegan goes back to Texas. That's nice. Moncada's kind of upset. You know what, Hall of Fame voters? You guys are idiots. Andy Pettitte deserved to be in the Hall of Fame. I don't know why you didn't vote for him. Probably because you're idiots. That's actually a really good deal for Moncada. That is so weird that you would let him get that close to voting and then just not vote him in. Bizarre. I'm pretty happy with this free agent period, and I think we've made enough that we might make the playoffs this season if that pitcher turns out. Oh, that's why Stokes hit so many home runs. Sim up to spring training. Real trade proposal or fake trade proposal? I don't need a center fielder. Reject. I genuinely don't need a center fielder, and I don't know why everyone thinks I do. I'm set at center field. I'm perfectly happy to let Plaza play for the next 20 years at the position if he wants it. Wow. Okay, that's as like the stupidest deal I've seen in a very long time. The dude hits for a high average, but he doesn't play the outfield that well. That was... Ooh. Oh, Chris Chatfield retired. That's actually kind of disappointing. I liked him. He's going to become a missionary and travel the world. Well, I guess that's good for him. Wait, before we do this, who all is on the roster for now? Floyd, I can live with. Majat, fine. Let's put you right back on the disabled list, McCracken. Norfolk flamed out quite impressively, didn't he? Yeah, you're not going to be playing again anytime soon. Do I want to go ahead? Okay, Mike White, I will invite you to spring training. I will invite Hutchings to spring training. Because he's probably the future in right field. And I hope that Zimmer can hold that future off for a season or two until he's fully developed. But he's the future in right field, without question. How did you play last season? You did okay. Good enough that you can go up to high A. Maldonado. You're still 21. Your bat's not coming around, which I find mildly disconcerting. I'm going to have you repeat high A. Detmers. You did an okay job, but I see no reason you can't repeat. Chancellor. Oh my god, he's completely vanished. What in the hell happened? He lost velocity in his first season. I have never seen a pick flame out so quickly. How did you actually do performance-wise? Well enough. You didn't pitch that long. I'm going to give you a chance to redeem yourself before I condemn you. But my God, is that strange. Josh Harrison, 4th rounder, 2027. Already looking like a decent investment. Any players like buried in the rookie leagues I need to rescue? Not really. Figueroa does have the upside to be a fairly decent starter, but I'm not going to push it on him yet. You can have a spring training invite. And I'll just do sim to opening day. And then I'll just stop before we get there, because I'm sure I'll get injuries. I always do. See, look, Hutchings is already injured. I'm not going to mess with you. I'm just going to go ahead and send you to the disabled list. That doesn't put Hutchings automatically. It put him on the 40-man, but you know what? I don't mind. I was going to put him on the 40-man anyway, so that's fine. Could have just sent him to the minors if I'm being perfectly honest. 2 weeks for Guerra. That'll be a disabled list trip for you. I can't take a permanent injury to anyone like Guerra. Hutchings can come back. Go ahead and set up the pitching staff for me. There we go. Klein, I genuinely don't care about. Guerra, welcome back. We'll do the usual, sim up to opening day, and then make our decisions about who makes the club and who doesn't. There's my pen I was looking for earlier. Player development update. Now let's see if Nathan What's-His-Face like kind of stepped forward a bit. Hutchings is actually making a case that he should actually make the opening day roster. His power's up, his contact's up. Let me take a quick look at Chancellor and see if he's recovered any of his prospect sheen. April 1st. Nope. You think he's garbage. Well, let's make some decisions. So, roster and transactions. What do we need to clear the most room out of? We have 17 pitchers. We need to get rid of 5. Figaro is an easy choice. I'd like to see... Floyd's not going to get a whole lot better than he is right now. I don't think. Moto's another easy call. I mean, Moto's kind of a decent reliever. If I change you to reliever, how good do you get? Are you still decent? You're slightly better. I am going to waive Mota. Klein, I could just honestly cut him. I mean, he's not useless. Okay, Mota to the minors. White to the minors. How many pitchers that leave us with? We need to get rid of 2 more. Mitchell to the minors because I don't want to rush him. I have Klein, McWaters, and Norfolk who are all lefties. Marte will be a swingman again this season, I think. Eric Fetty. Would you take a demotion? You would not. Can I get anything if I trade him? Probably not. Nope. How was he last season? He was actually not bad last season. It's either got to be expose Prather or send down Floyd, and I'm going to send down Floyd. Let's give him a chance to prove himself in the minors this season. So that's my pitching staff. I have 7 starters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which is a little weird, but I can live with that. I'll go ahead and I'll clear this out, and I will make my decisions. So, Strader's my ace. Otsuki is my number 2. Guerra's my number 3. And then... how did you do? Prather can have a rotation spot, and then maybe Marte. Here's the problem. The problem is, ratings-wise, all my starters are very similar to each other. I'm actually gonna make it Fetty because Fetty at least doesn't throw walks. Closer, easy. That'll be you. And you can be in high leverage situations. You are an awesome closer, and I'd like you to get more work this season. Setup is either going to be Serrano or McWaters, and I think it's going to be Serrano. Yeah, let's make it Serrano. Is Serrano still a potential starter? Maybe. But I think for now we'll just settle making him a very good setup man. McWaters can fall in as the number 2 setup man. Klein can be a lefty specialist. You can be a middle reliever. Mijette can be long relief, emergency starter. Marte can be long relief, emergency starter. That's a decent bullpen, I think. And it's largely the one that did so well last season, with the exception of Dio. Now, we need to get rid of a whole bunch of people, like 7. Webb, gone. Brands, minors. Palette, I'm inclined just to release him at this point. But I will actually just go ahead and designate him for assignment. Hutchings, you improved a lot, but I would like you to get some time in AAA. And that's it. Good for the outfielders. No, actually, I think Hutchings has to make the team. Or I could just have someone like Mike Webb play as an outfielder for a bit, just so I have 5. Cabral and Perez. Minors. 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 And I think that works out nicely. So Vanterpool, I'm going to take off the requirement to start you there, and I'll let the game decide where you should start. Because I'd actually rather Donnelly play first. I think Donnelly's actually a pretty solid first baseman. This is make or break your time, buddy. Make or break time. So let's have you put together our starting lineup. I'd rather actually have Donnelly as the number 3 than Sano, but everything else actually sounds pretty solid. We're a very right-handed lineup, which does concern me. Why are we so eager with getting Cabral playing time? He's a good defender, but he can't hit his way out of a wet paper sack. I don't know. But let us advance to the day of opening. Feeling okay about this season. You want me to play at least 500. He's undecided. And things are going to be happening. Top 100 prospects. No Indians. Minor league system rankings. We're 20th. That's not great. That's not great. There were all those years we made the playoffs, which meant we got bad draft picks. But, I mean, come on. Perhaps come on. Why on earth do you think that Osuki is going to be starting? It should be Strader. He should be my opening day starter. He's earned it. So this is going to be, I think, an interesting season because we've significantly upgraded the rotation with Osuki. I think that was very well spent on our part. The key parts of the bullpen are still there. Norfolk's stuff never maxed out, which makes him a little more disappointing, but it's fine. We've got two very good catchers. We've got Riley Adams, a very solid backup, who draws some walks for us, hits for a decent average, and most importantly, plays pretty well behind the plate. We've got Mejia as a star catcher, who, apart from 2026, is clearly on the downside of his career. What are his career numbers like? He'll get his 1500th hit this season, so that's good. I need a massive year from Donnelly this season if I can get it, because his greed is starting to get to be a problem. And I'd really not rather have to pay him unless I'm sure he can handle the job. So if he gives me another season where he hits around 270, 280, I'll be more likely to pursue a longer deal with him. And I already gave you a 1-year extension, so I'm not going to give you another one. Hoping Mitchell can help set the table again. He had a very fine season last season, just the injuries were a bit of a problem. So I think, now the one hole in our prospect chain, and if we look at the home screen really quickly here, is shortstop. Where are the positional rankings at? Is that under info? No. Players? No. I never remember where this thing is. I feel very silly. Yeah, I'm not going to force you to change things. Where is that stupid screen at? My brain is not working. Yeah, Meet the Team tells doesn't have the top prospect. Somewhere has like how each of your top prospects are. Is that under player development? Player development. Not really. I'm not super enthused about my shortstop position was the point I was trying to make. This is going to eat at me, though. I can see the screen in my head. There's a screen and it lists all of your players. No. Nope. Where is that bloody screen? I mean, you can kind of see it if you try to trade somebody. Team chemistry. Strader's having some issues. Strader is disruptive. I don't like that. You shouldn't be a jerk, Strader. I love how my prankster is Ignacio Serrano. That's amazing to me. Yeah, people are more or less okay. I just wish I could remember where you can see your prospect rankings. Team home screen rosters, front office reports and info. Positional rankings. That's what I was looking for. Wow, we have the third best organization for shortstop. Must really like Kevin Reed. I mean, I can probably replace his glove, but replacing anything else is going to be challenging. We're doing real well in starters, real well in pitching. Some really good catching prospects, some second base. But shortstop's going to be our biggest weakness. If Maldonado had a better arm, I'd move him over to short. But I'm not convinced he can handle it. So Mike Webb is going to be a backup outfielder. But I like our core outfield. I especially like Plaza. I think Plaza is going to be a really, really good player for us for a long time to come. Definitely Kageyama 2.0, in my opinion. If such things count, and I'm not convinced that they do. You are not starting the year in AAA. You hit well enough in single A to deserve a promotion to high A. That's as far as I'm willing to go. And I think this is Floyd's make or break season. I think if he has a good season in AAA, he's going to get called up. But if he doesn't, he may be stuck there. Why do you not like Joe Harris that much? Harris is a very fine catcher. He's raw, but he's still very, very good. I mean, he jumped from rookie ball to double A in one season, and he's actually not that bad. So, a potential good quality choice. But that is going to be it for this episode of Out of the Park Baseball 18. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have, please remember to like, comment, and of course subscribe. But as always, this has been Avindian wishing you good day, good luck, and good fortune.